Alrighty, bud. Open her up. There's a little extra in there for you too.
Yeah, really?
Only Tundra fans.
I mean,
love it.
You like the two-tone or?
Do the all black. Yeah.
All black?
Two-tone. I'll say two-tone.
Two-tone?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Woo!
There we
Look
go.
at that.
There we go. Wow, there we go.
Toss it on.
Toss it on.
It's leather.
Here we go.
That's sick.
We are legit.
Screen Protect, they just launched their Only Tundra Fans merch, so go and check them out for that right there. He has the lanyard as well. I got the large. Sometimes I'm an extra medium, but they don't carry extra medium, so. Ooh, come on.
There we go.
Come on, man. How we looking?
We looking fresh.
Today we're installing some Screen Protect protection films on the interiors of both of our trucks. We have two different versions right here to show you guys. I have the HD version or the clear version going into my Platinum here. And then we have the non-glare version, the matte finish version for Tim's truck, going into his Limited to protect not only the infotainment system on our 14-inch screens, also the instrument cluster, as well as the gear shift surround. Now also too, we're gonna have Tim do his, which he doesn't know yet, but now he does. Tim is not the DIYer, if you will. Tim is going to watch me install mine first, take a few pointers, right?
Yep.
Tim's great at many things in life, but DIY things is not really his forte. Tim can do it. You guys can too. It's very simple. You got it. One thing I want to show you guys, in fact, hold on, let me wipe this down really quick. Okay, so one thing I have to show you guys is this right here. Dude, the center, the surround for the shifter knob, dude, like if you just look at this thing wrong, it scratches through that. That's crazy. Like, it's the finish on this is so freaking cheap. Once the clear film goes over it, it will get rid of pretty much all of that. And look at that. If you guys can see, yep.
Oh boy.
Insane. Protection is a must, man. You can't be raw dogging the interior in this truck,
No.
man. You can't just go no protection on the interior. They have a QR code here you can scan, and they have a very thorough install. In here, we have the slip solution. Only thing that we have to provide is some water, which I do have right here. So we're good to go on that. Ooh, sick with the aim. So here are the films right here. Now I opted for the install insurance, which was like 15 bucks more, and it doubles the film in case you mess one up. You have a backup film. So I have two of each one. So in here also we have a rag and a squeegee.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
First thing I'll do is spray on the screen. Now don't be worried. It may seem scary, you know, spraying the screen, but give it a wipe down first.
Okay.
Get the screen, just kind of lather it. Now when I peel this right here, I'm going to peel it, and while I'm peeling it, try to spray it so nothing sticks to the backside of it, because if dust gets on there before it's wet, it'll probably stick. So make sure as we go, we're spraying it. Okay. So now while it's wet, you can slide it around, get it into position, get it right where you want it, right? And then pull the corner of it and then spray the outside of it. So my squeegee can glide on top of it. Squeegee from the middle out.
Never from the sides in?
No, middle
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Gotcha.
middle out. Okay. All right, now it's holding a little better in place. Right there's where we want it. I'm not pushing super hard, but I'm giving it a little medium firm pressure. Look at that, dude.
Look at that, like
Look
brand
at
new.
that. You go, Tim. What do you think?
Our guys are on point.
Not too hard?
Not too hard.
You can do it?
I can do it.
All right, cool. All right. Bam. A little tricky to get in there, actually. There we go, there we go. All right, we're golden.
You holding?
Look at that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Perfect fit.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
It is perf.
Tim just said perf.
That's what I heard.
I'm not cutting that out. I'm putting that in. I'm putting that in.
Easy squeegee.
Damn, Tim with the puns. Bada bing, bada boom, man. There you go.
No.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. What are we doing now, sir?
Well, I just wiped down the gear select surround area. Dude, check that out. Goodness gracious.
Looks like it just gets scratched just by staring at it.
Almost.
Practically.
That pretty much, dude. So I'm gonna go over the gear shifter.
Over the gear shift? Okay.
I'm gonna go over this first. Twist it and then pull it back. There we go. Hey, look at this up front. Look how much coverage we get. Now we'll spray some solution on top. Dang, dude, look at that.
So that's the
difference.
trick. Oh yeah.
Wild. So over here, it's not gonna stick right away because there's like a recess to it. Can you see right there?
Yep.
Like a little valley right there. So for that to stick better, we need to let it kind of dry for a little bit and then lay it in and it'll stick once it's not wet. Come back to that part right there, but we'll give it a good squeegee overall. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Can't see any more of the scratches.
Brand new.
It's gone. So get it nice and saturated and then give her a little wipe down. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much it. We're looking good. I'll do bottom first and kind of fold it sort of like a taco to get it in there without having the film touch like this upper part, just to reduce the risk of dust getting behind the film. I might not have sprayed enough. If it does stick really quick, then that means we didn't spray enough solution, which is no big deal. Just kind of grab an edge, lift it up. Now that it's right where I want it, take a little more solution and spray it right on top. Oh. Just like that. Cool, looking good. Okay, the bottom has been squeegeed. Start working on the top, from the middle on out. Using some medium firm passes here. There we go. And just go little by little, you know, overlapping passes until you get all the solution out. Pretty easy.
Cool.
Easy.
Way better.
Look at that. All the little scratches are gone.
Way better, guys.
Alrighty, bud.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. There's the bottle.
Yep. Water for you.
Got the water. We got double. Yep. We got double.
Yeah, so we have the insurance for you too.
Insurance too,
So a copy of everything, just in case Tim Gollins messes it up. Now the nerves aren't as bad, right?
Yeah, they're not as
So
bad.
if you mess up your first one, I'll do your second one for you.
All right. Cool. Cool.
So even though it's anti-glare, the anti-glare is only for the infotainment portion. Yeah. All the rest will be the clear, the HD.
Perfect.
So just like that. All right, cool. Now reapply some solution. Corner. Perfect. Give it a little peel and then start to spray your solution onto it so dust does not cling to it. There you go. Let it dangle, spray it.
Spray it, let it dangle.
There we go. Now throw it on, dude.
Here we go.
There you go. Perfect. There you go, dude. Overlapping passes, just like that. That's it. Tim's very first DIY ever. I'm talking ever, right?
Yeah.
Like legit ever, I think.
Legit ever.
Yeah, so that's awesome right there, dude. Simple, huh?
Simple.
Tim killed it. Easy.
And
Perfect.
Is it me or does it look like a TV
Like a
monitor?
TV screen now. Yeah. Totally, dude. That's so funny. Cool. Next up is the gear shift surround. Just gonna give it a prep wipe really quick. I'm just going to spray it with the solution and then start peeling the actual film off of the liner. And then twist it.
Twisty. And here we go.
There it is. Like a good glove. Now Tim's spraying the top so the squeegee can glide on top of the film and not grab it. Reapply the solution. You can see the bubbles underneath the film, which means you gotta press harder.
Yep.
So if there's any like solution left behind underneath the film, it means come back at it with a little more pressure. And that's it. That's good. Nice. Alrighty, and for the grand finale, throwing on the instrument cluster. Let's go, Tim.
Right,
doing great so far. He's already done the infotainment. He's done the climate control surround and the gear shift surround as well. Now he's prepping for the instrument cluster. Look at that, man. Look at that technique right there. Look at that form, dude.
Now we spray here. Here we go.
That's it, that's it. Yep, push it up. That's him squeegeeing out all of the excess solution from the middle on out. That's it, dude, just like that, man. Look at that matte finish on that infotainment, dude. That's awesome. Too bad, though, it's not very sunny today, though, to showcase the anti-glare properties of it. But it's not just for the anti-glare from the sun and stuff like that. It's also to kind of hide the fingerprints and whatnot also. Okay, so that is a wrap on the install from a first-time DIYer. Now we have the comparison between the anti-glare finish and the HD version I have in my truck. Compare now the anti-glare finish to the HD. As you guys can clearly see, there is a big difference between HD, which is the clear, nice and shiny version, to the matte version now in Tim's truck. The anti-glare looks really, really good. Perfect fit all the way around. I mean, the computer cut to it is super good. And then down here is amazing too. I mean, that's the best part to me, is the fact that that piano black right there, which you guys had just seen, you know, I just took my fingertip to it and put a nasty scratch in it, and this is looking really, really nice. Got rid of all the scratches and feels super slick, and even with like a bunch of pressure, like it just doesn't scratch. And so give it a few days to kind of cure out. We're still letting it dry right now as well to kind of lay into that little recess right there, because it is super cold out, so it's drying super slow. But once it does dry up, be able to lay into that little crevice right there, which is almost ready, but not quite. So we'll come back at that once it warms up. And over here in Tim's truck, we have the anti-glare finish, which is awesome for, you know, times when it's super sunny and that 5 o'clock sun's coming into the other window on my side here, hitting the screen and right into his face. This here is going to be nice for that. As you guys can see, it's super transparent still. There's no issues with that at all. Very clear. Everything is all done now. That was yesterday. We finished this up and I'm stoked, dude. It looks so freaking good. The cut is perfect as far as that fit goes, on point. And this down here, I'm super pumped on, because as you guys remember, it was all looking just all clapped out, dude. It was so bad. It's from even touching with my fingertips. Like it would scratch the original surface so bad. And now we are good to go, man. No problems at all. As you guys can see, we have no issues at all with it scratching by just looking at it with a bad attitude pretty much, and it would scratch, not even touching it. So I got a little bit of debris in there, a couple speckles of debris which popped up after I laid on the film, and that's kind of one of the reasons why it's kind of a good idea to go with the insurance, which gives you twice the films. In case you mess one up, you can then try it again. But I think it's better to keep this on there, even though it's not perfect. You know, use it, abuse it, even though it's kind of hard to show wear and tear. But eventually, once it does kind of get all, you know, banged up and whatnot, then I'll just replace it at that point with the backup set that I have going with the insurance, which doubles up all your film. So yeah, looking good, man. There, and there, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll drop a link down below for you guys. I think these make a great present for your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your grandma, your grandpa, your niece, your nephew, your aunt, your uncle, anybody and everybody, your friends could use some good protection on the inside of their cars on these nice screens that scratch super easy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on the next one very soon. Till then, peace.